Hello everyone, welcome back to our lovely Spacer community. This is the Strive Live channel. Please subscribe if you can. Would be appreciated. We're researching advanced lights. All while we're still smoothing the buildings. Just so that these workplaces are impressive. Now, impressive bedroom, very impressive dining room, rec room, burning passion, spacious interior. No rector. Oh yeah, that's our our community leader. But for now, we're going to do the same thing we always do, and actually put Anderson lower on the construction pile so that Anderson just starts mining. Specifically this area. Because the moment Anderson has mined this area, we can set up our religious buildings. Change roles. Remote survey. I can't do that. I know that I'm technically on an astro ship because this means I do, but I can guarantee you, game, I'm not on an astro ship. I'm on an asteroid that's flying through space, so if that's what you consider a ship, then I mean, I guess I'm in an astro ship, but no, that's not what I'm doing right now. So Connor is the crafter, but technically Mal is more the crafter. But we're gonna tell her to not craft. Keep us nice and studious while we dig out this large piece of weirdly shaped religious building. I think our astral, it's 3 wide, so even that is kind of an inconvenience. We have pews, which I specifically chose because we can just make a wooden or vaxstone. Okay, the research is done. Very cool. Geothermal power, there's really no point. This actually might be nice because we can make a comms console. We can start trading. Let me quickly check. Writing and basic electronics are nice. Recycling too. But I want power. Graphic power. Shit, I can't do that. My bad. Let's see. Berry cultivation, vehicles. We don't really need vehicles, so this is for me not too useful. Heavy turrets, always nice. You can make condiments. Honestly, would like later. Well, how do I make salt? You know what? Let's research it. Actually, that's just straight up not very useful. What is actually useful? Succulent growing. We can't really do that. Farming techniques. I mean, there's not going to be crows in space, I think. Complex workshops is nice. I feel like we might do that. Just to put things like this in there. Because this will essentially allow us to make like small buildings that can help some specific things. Although we can also use this so we can entertain our people more. Although, yeah, for now, complex workshops is fine. Keep mining. Mining away. I don't know why the Minecraft parodies are stuck in my head, but they are. This. The big question is, do we move this over this way so we can grow here too? Or do we... So, the main reason I'm thinking of that is because, well, then, practically, this is Oh no, it's only 2. So we can make a long bedroom that people will be satisfied in sleeping in. Anderson still at it with the mining of our new religious room. Now, I specifically made it so that they don't need to wear specific attire to be a religious leader, because that means they can't go outside. But ever so slowly, this is starting to look like an interesting shape for a room. Looks organic. And we're amassing more and more Vaxstones, so that's also nice. When it comes to your quests, only 1.6 days left. But I feel like I am going to guarantee you that that ship is going to arrive here or something. Like somewhere where it's really far away that we can't send him through the open air of space. But preferably we don't want to give him our tainted vac suit. Even though we're not going to wear them. We also don't want to give him them. Let's see. Furniture. Ideology. Now, all of this can be made from Vaxstone, so that's good. Even these can. So, based on how the layout is, if I cancel this one, and then I cancel this one, it's gonna save us some work, but also this is now the perfect 3 spot to put that altar into. Stone clamp, what is that? Oh, interesting. Stone polisher. Interesting. So these are very useful later. Modern furniture is cool, but we're not going to use that yet. I'm also debating on grabbing a hospital bed. Connor's like, taking out on a walk on the space void. So this is going way faster than I expected. I'll be very honest with you. She's a great researcher. I'm happy she's here in our colony. Also glad she's starting to treat others as a friend. Hey, Connor doing some smoothing. Tidal power, that ain't working here. Let's see. We're almost done with at least the mining part. How's your cooking skill? Just over half now. Okay, we're slowly getting there. Once all of this is mined, we can put construction back up. So far, the raids have not been significantly dangerous. 9 hours. 9 hours and Callian is going to disappear. Now, I think I want to put Connor on the thing. Purely because he's the youngest. Allows him to actually, like, live decently well. But this can be one hell of a base. Eventually, I expect most of this to be hollowed out. And there to be just a kill zone here. Okay. Okay, we put some food in there. Anderson continuing with the mining. I'm going to place these already, but I'm going to disallow them. Just so we have some planning that we can do. Then these. Wait, I think that's not what I want. Whoopsie daisy. I wanted these. Okay, then there's going to be able to be 2 here as well. We should not allow these. Nice, a party. So this is taking a... Shuttle arrived. Yeah, this is kind of my point. He's going to die if I do it, like, if I don't give him the tainted vac suit. Alien. Please. I mean, he's not going to make it there, is he? Actually, he might. Go inside. Get in the shuttle. Go, 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 go. Okay. Whew. He survived. Okay, Connor. Use it. Awaken those psychic powers, my guy. Sidecast. Okay. So we have 1 level. There is likely a transmuting one. Fire, Archaeotech, Archon, Necromancy, Harmonist, Protector, Puppeteer, Skipmaster. This might actually be useful. Okay. Because I think skip door between it. Far skip. Okay. Interesting. Archaeotech, Morbid. The Death Rest. Artistic. There's really nothing. Here we go. Filipino. It leaks through, illuminating the warning, destroying until it closes. This is interesting. Water skip. Chaos skip. Smoke pop. Wall raise. Interesting. I'll upgrade your thing. Now you have a Psycast power. Well, I've upgraded your stats, technically. Okay, final mining. We're not allowing these. But this is basically what we're going to be doing. We will allow this, we will allow this, and we'll allow one of these. Quest failed, oh no! Now, let's see. This is probably something we need to start doing. Okay. It might actually be useful if we skip him into space. We will say that this is becoming Mal's bed. This is a prisoner bed, and will stay that way. But lights have been lowered, so we should not take as much power. And Anderson is going to mine the last bit. And then we're going to allow these. And we're allowing the construction of our lovely, lovely religious room. Everything a little bit. Now, the reason why I don't want everything full is because later on we can make a dance party thing. Now we could just make him build. Understand, construction is allowed to be your thing again. Just so you know. Just so you know, you're allowed to construct again. I think there's only 3 religious people. We're not going to do much more than build these 3. Because again, it's just a waste of resources for now. Even though visually I really want this to be even. I think this way it's fine. You can even build like the religious artifact buildings here. There we go. And this is the big boy. One's going to take a lot of work, a lot of effort. After which, it's going to take even more effort because we are going to say smooth this entire room. Here we go. Connor is slowly building. We're researching this complex workshops. And I'm predominantly doing that for this. I don't know how much it improves research speed, but it says it does. So I'd like that to be here. I'd like to imagine it's important. The fact that heat is fine is a good sign. So far, like even these places are a little bit cold. Some should be okay. Now, we of course know that a bookcase will also increase the speed of research. The big question is, I might have built this room too big, but that's not a bad thing, because that means I can put books in it. Means we should start making a writing table. With a writer table, we can start making books. Which is like the last thing you want to do, apparently, but still. Connor. Stop. That's not okay. Prioritize making that, because if Connor does it, he's gonna fuck it up. Wait, else cash for supplies. Let me guess, they're in a space I can't reach. I never expected that much. Never. Connor, it's fine for you to start smoothing. Place needs to be smooth too. I mean, I say this, but Connor's construction skills not even that bad. It's like 2 lower, but 8 is still good. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Advanced sources of power. I wish. Yes, drivers. These are for powerful weapons. Artificial ecosystems are nice. Life is relatively fine. I am genuinely surprised by how well this colony is performing so far. This is, of course, important. We can finally designate people to be our religious people, which I think likely is Connor, based on this skill. Yeah, Connor is definitely the person that's going to be our religious converter, at least. But we really need to start thinking about power. Anderson, cooking skills, slowly levels. Okay, we're down below 1,000. That's good. Let's check out here. We definitely need to research smithing. Smithing is important just to get to machining, which is like all the armor. And eventually like guns. This is important too, but we should definitely do smithing and machining. Sure, for the on. For the cooking, that means that, yep, Connor is working on the bench, or on the altar, not the bench. Are high-tech tables 2 or 3 by 5? I'm now starting to doubt myself. High-tech research table. Needs power. Obsidian, cool. No, okay, I guess not. And we are smoothing the room. We're over halfway done with the altar. At which point we will assign Connor to be the rector. For a religion. Okay, research is going again. Mel, how far or how high is your research skill? 13. Actually quite significant. Here we go. Connor's harvesting our lovely mushrooms. Cyberlink executables. Basic mech tech. Mech tech is important. Here we go. Basic subcore. You just don't have the research needed, but honestly, these mechs might be useful. That depends on if they can actually survive the vacuum of space. Like, logically, they should. Sorry, Ava. Wish I could rescue you. Connor's doing this, which is nice, because that means he gets XP for his Psycast. Hey, Anderson's almost done with the altar. Mel is almost done researching the... Where is it? Complex workshops for things like the cleaver rack. Is there anything like this for research board? It means we have 2 things for research. Because notes is also for the research. Well, that's exactly why we're doing it for now. We have so much. Okay, we're pushing the last legs of this Vaxstone altar. Where we probably also need light. So we should pull this cable through. This is a significant portion of our steel, but we have nothing else to use it on. So let's see. Connor, I'm going to check your Psycast just in case I haven't particularly missed something. Tector, I might be Technomancer. I can make constructs, but not particularly what I'm looking for. Anderson making those lovely light for the wiring. Oh, almost finished. And finally, when that's finished, we can make someone our religious leader, which is going to... No. Which is going to stop, or at least make people happy. Here we go. Shrine, mediocre. Fair enough. Anderson, you're gonna finish the hidden conduits. Not what I expected, but fine enough. I can change the lights on this one, right? Yeah, change the color. I want it to be blue. There we go. There we go. A nice, scary blue. Again, role change. Connor, you're gonna be a rector. Here we go. Successful role change. Very nice. That means that Connor now can do things like preach health, counsel, reassure, convert. Anderson now has only the duty to smooth things, like this place. Mel's almost finished with the complex workshop, at which point we're gonna build some stuff to help her research even better. Look at this colony. We even have a religious place right now. How much more? Very little, 30 more. Then we can at least make her do machining. Or smithing, I guess it's first. There we go. Now, I think if I click on these, yes, they add the little things. So we're going to link these for now. We can make these from stone, but little research board never hurt anyone. We're gonna put that next to you, and a little stack of notes too. Chisel rack, what does that do? I have no idea. Upgraded the research speed by 3%. That's significant. Let's see. One workbench can only use one note stack. Okay. And we can reinstall this. So eventually, once this becomes the big one, we can even do that. Anderson is furthering our shrine. We do have enough wood for this, right? Barely not. Damn. Somewhat impressive. Can do that. Mel, how far is your intellectual? She might start reaching the point that we can actually upgrade it to have her specialize in research. Okay, the fact that they're starting to smooth it together now is a good sign. Because the prettier this room is, the better some celebrations will be done, like the festive singing, which now has a significant boost. We can even say that Anders is the leader. Sure, let's do that. Let's see. No. Anderson is our leader. Their social skill levels up very well. Like, look at this. This entire ritual might have upgraded them to 6. Yep. There we go. And it doesn't stop you from doing anything. So even then we can do festive singing. And now we're like, oh my god, we're going to have so much fun. So this is pretty much why I wanted this to be, why I wanted both of them to be leaders. Max connected per building. So let's see. So now we're at 85%. That's significant. Okay, we're smoothing the place. Connor consistently has to recharge his Psycast, which is fine, because that means he can use it. The reason why we're researching Psycasts is because we want this far skip. We can at least get people out of there, so at a decent... What? Astral gorillas are raiding? Let's see, who are they sending? One person. Are they useful? Okay, we kind of high-key want this guy. So we're gonna grab everyone. Okay, we're all going to melee attack him. Everyone, we're gonna melee attack him. What? Why would you... How did she... Oh, that's really bad. Health. We're going to capture Chief. Just one-shot Mal. That's really bad. Why would you one-shot Mal? What the fuck? Okay, Connor. Sent to Chief without meds. Thank you. And then I want you to tend to your wife. This prisoner will be converted. Convert this man real quick. Good. That sucks. You can't even bury them. Because everything here is made out of rock. I know where we can bury them, but that's not where we're going to bury them. Oh, damn. That is bad. I guess we can make a casket. Mass grave? We can't even do that. We need a sarcophagus. Let's just put it in here. Anderson, I need you to do that. So we can actually bury Mal. That sucked. Holy shit. She just got one hit. Like her throat was slit by a guy with a shotgun. Connor, can you at least strip him? We need to now haul everything. Pick up the vac suit. Now prioritize hauling it. Thank you. Holy shit. Just one quick slice and they were done. Okay. Allow human-like, allow colonist corpses. Let's prioritize burying her. I think, right? Where are we hauling her to? Okay, that's fine. Why are we not allowing her to be buried? This is Mal's thing. Can someone actually bury Mal? Why is Mal... Wait, is it because it's not the priority? No. Okay, here we are. We're butchering Mal! Oh, I was trying to... I guess you're right. Let's not waste any meat, but... That sucked, my dude. I mean, you're fully to blame. Not even a little. You're fully to blame. Now, that doesn't mean I don't want you in my crew, because I kind of do. You're useful. You're a great shot. But, fuck, man. That was rude. Damn. It's a conversion ritual after, I guess. I was really excited for Mal. Mal was a great party member. He just fucking slit her throat. I don't even know what he wants to steal. Damn. Convert this hoe. Fucking bitch. Damn, I'm just flabbergasted. That was so mean. Okay, what do you do where I place you? Increases work speed. And this? Okay, I do kind of want you. That is kind of important. Fuck you, dude. And the worst part is you're going to be a great colonist to have. Like, if you could have been in love with them. But no. You decided to just slaughter them. For no reason at all. Let me build this. Little seat for the butcher table. That's where you're going to go if you're going to keep being an asshole, by the way. Actually, just in case, do this. Please strip him. Force him to be naked. Don't quote me on that. Whoever is listening, do not quote me on that. There's a gun turret backpack. I don't want him to have that. So while we're sleeping, please strip him. Super Soldier Lab. Whoa. That's cool. I was like, I ain't letting you get me fully naked. I'm immediately putting on back some clothing. Anderson with that creating the chair business. Okay, their certainty is being lowered. Conversion ritual is waiting on itself a little bit. Then we'll go accept the light. Okay, we'll skip water later. We have some wood. That's nice. Part of me really wants to just make the kitchen sink. That is a lot of steel for, like, was it increased work speed? You know what? Why not? Oh well, actually, because it's not good. That's why not. It's not good. That's why not. Shrine is slightly impressive. I'm actually quite upset Mel's dead, and we didn't even put her in the sarcophagus. Because we're gonna put this important so that the critical stuff is just the human corpse entities. I think that was the problem, most likely. Connor, thank you for pulling off the weapons. He has one leg less. Also has asthma. Oh, he used his elbow blade. That's what was wrong. Okay, let's begin a conversion ritual. Let's start the converting this man. He will be converted. The fact is, like, this man, Mal was part of his people. Like, he killed one of the people I recruited from his faction, sure, but... There we go. Masterful conversion. Easy. That means we're going to be recruited now. But for now, that's going to be today's episode. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you next time.